So after church that Sunday, John Paul makes his announcement saying that Mica has died. And as soon as he's out of church, he calls you. What was the first thing he said to you?
He said, "Hey, Charlotte, are you surviving?" I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Well, I have some more details for you if you want them."
And did you just find it odd that he was calling you, of all people, immediately after church?
Yes. For one, he had already told us in his weird way. Um, but then I just felt like I would not be up on the priority list of people to be reaching out to, especially having already been told.
And I want to clarify, this was before he saw Micah's body, right?
Correct.
So after that, the conversation kind of takes a turn. And John Paul says something that I believe will break this case wide open. What is it that he said to you?
Well, I said, "Yes, sure, I'd like some more details, I suppose." And he said, "Well, she was supposed to go to work, but instead she went and bought a gun and then drove up to Lumberton. I thought she was coming to see you." And he paused there, and I just said, "No, she wasn't."
So John Paul said on the day Micah Miller died that he thought she was coming to see you.
Yep. And it honestly kind of sent a shiver down my spine because it just sounded like he was watching her.
So you believe that moments before Micah died, John Paul Miller was tracking her.
That is how it sounded, the way that he phrased it. And just knowing in the past how there have been trackers involved, and he has had a habit of stalking her. That's what it sounded like to me.